So this is one of the first splits with the GSO, and just wanted to show a beautiful heartwood split all the way down, both sides, a little bit of curvature. And also want to do a brief, real quick reintroduction of the butcher. A little bit of a relief for the pinky here. Thumb groove right here for indexing and a pinch grip. Corresponding groove here for my first knuckle, just because, I don't know, maybe I popped my knuckles when I was a kid and they're kind of big, but that little finger groove, if we can see it. Come on. There we go. And then also some profiling on the top, because my grip is basically right here on this knife. So knuckle relief here becomes a knuckle relief for this knuckle also when I'm up in processing location on the knife. I want to say I went 5.75 inches, maybe 5.8 on the overall length on the cut down. When I went into grinding the primary up here, I lost a little bit in the tip section of where I wanted it, but I had left the back profile of the spine up here at the tip fairly strong, just in case that were to happen. Striking fire steels with this thing is like igniting rocket fuel. It's amazing how nice. Part of that is just the edge grind on the back side, but the interesting thing is I'm seeing is the edge is not degrading when it's rolling up against the fire steel, and I'm striking both right-handed for me, fire steel in the left hand, and reverse also. I think this was a boiled apple cider vinegar patina, and we've also got not the butcher, but what's that, the cleaver.
Yep.
The cleaver's going to be coming on the block here pretty soon for some work, and I'm tending to think the plan, at least what we're talking about doing, go ahead and take the cleaver to maybe 6 inches, effectively real similar to this profile. Maybe leave a little bit of a spoon top up here. Maybe you could grab the knife then like Ulu style for some things, and then do some chopping that way. We can always grind it off later. And then I think this knife is going to come down to probably something maybe just a little bit longer than the GSO on the overall blade length. And you can see how similar, you know, kind of the goal that I'm thinking of is on this. And then we've also got another butcher that's got, what would you call that? Severe drop point?
Yeah.
How long is the blade on that one? 7?
Yeah, about 7.
Check out Skookum Danger's channel if you wanted to see that one. He might have some stuff on, or your Skookum Danger on Instagram too, maybe. And what he did was he put a finger choil right here in the forward part of the ricasso, just because his hand seemed to nest into that location. Unfortunately, he spaced out. He didn't bring it with him today so that we could try them side by side, but real curious to see two different considerations or two different methods of kind of dealing with the handle a little bit. And so far what I'm seeing of the blade steel and the performance of the blade between the two of us testing two different knives is the steel's good. I made sure we never got up to temperature, probably never exceeded maybe 95 to 100 degrees is what I would say on the blade temperature when I was grinding. I've got a couple things that I do when I'm hand grinding that keeps the blade from getting hot, so there's no need to water dip it. And in between sessions when I'm working with it, I just leave the knife sitting in a bucket of iced water. It's kind of a two-stage cooling process that I use, real hillbilly, but seems to work for me. So the goal would be then drill out these rivets, and I want to do canvas micarta. So this canvas micarta, 4 3/4 inches, and then the cleaver, probably 7 to 8 inches, and I'm assuming we can also jump right into canvas micarta on that handle too, since the blade steel is doing so well for us.